For emergency or backup power and food storage needs, Powerful Products has it all. Check out the new Goal Zero Yeti 150 Escape Kit, the perfect on-the-go solar power kit for emergency or camping. Available only at powerfulproducts.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning in to AMTV Alternative Media Television. So is it a good thing when four companies, oligopoly, literally control the entire planet? The makeup of a true monopoly that dominates the world through technology. Not just technology, but information technology. Companies like Google, Apple, Amazon, and Facebook. You know, you look at a company like Google, for example, which truly has a monopoly on search. That's not an exaggeration. And also a monopoly on maps. And also a soon-to-be monopoly as they diverge and they diversify their investments into things like defense contracting. Google, with their recent purchase of Boston Dynamics, literally to become the largest defense contractor to the United States. The largest defense contractor in the world. Then you look at other social media companies like Facebook that control really what is antisocial in America and across the planet today, but control that paradigm. You look at Jeff Bezos' company, Amazon, companies like Amazon that are going to put drones in the sky and they'll be delivering us products and goods and services, has a monopoly over that. It's the new FedEx, it's the new UPS. It's companies like Apple that have things and control products like the iPhone, the iPad, the iPod, and the iTunes Store. These companies literally dominate and influence all of our behavior, and they're truly the new railroads. Infotech, multi-billionaires in San Francisco, in Silicon Valley being bussed into their jobs or flown in by helicopter, literally dominate the world today. Just like the old industrial age and the industrialization of America, now we have the technology age. Do these companies have too much power? You know, I remember back in the 1990s, there was an antitrust lawsuit brought against Microsoft and Bill Gates. Brought against his company for their domination and monopolization of software, of Windows, of the PC market itself. Why and where is the federal government now? Why are these companies like Google, Apple, Facebook, and Amazon, etc., allowed to garner this much power? Is it because we're no longer a capitalist society? Is it because there's been a merger with state interests and corporations? Is this what people like Gerald Celente call fascism? Is that where we are in America today? A fascist state where giant corporations are now integrated fully with the United States government, as is the case with Google, now soon to become its largest defense contractor. I want you to think about that. They're going to help fund the wars overseas. They're going to help fund the invasion of places like Iraq and Afghanistan. You know, we need to ask the question, who has the power? Do these companies have the power? Does the government have the power? Are these companies, the Borg that is Google, now big government? Now, don't get me wrong. I love a lot of these companies. I use a lot of their products. In fact, the video I'm delivering to you right now, I'm using the amazing platform that is Google. That is YouTube, that dominates video and information technology on the internet. These are great and terrific investments that have been hugely profitable for their investors and the bottom line for their shareholders. There's nothing more capitalistic and real about that. There's nothing more real about building something out of your basement, turning it from nothing and becoming a multi-billionaire overnight. There's nothing more real than that. But would we not be better off having these companies grow from the underground, so to speak, grow from the basements, and allow that competition, that fierce competition, to take place? You know, in a world when we have these monopolies, when we have the oligopoly or the Googleopoly as it is today, do we not prevent that process from taking place? Are we allowing the next Bill Gates to rise from the ashes? Are we allowing the next Google founders to rise, the next Mark Zuckerbergs to rise? You know, we look at these companies getting into things like space exploration, etc., and we look at Google, for for example, getting into defense, is this not crippling our ability to have a truly competitive free market enterprise system here in the United States of America? We also need to realize that it's the consumers that have the power, as was the case over the past few days and over the weekend, where many once Apple patron customers decided to smash their iPhones, destroy their Apple products that they own, with the sudden move by Apple in their storefront to get rid of the very, very popular blockchain app for Bitcoin. Will the people just simply decide no longer to use Apple-based products and instead move to its competitor Android? But what if Android decides also to rid that from their store? They also follow suit and they follow Apple's lead. Then what is the alternative? Is there an alternative? When again, the oligopoly that are these information technology companies dominate the world, are the new railroad, and are now diversifying themselves into all kinds of different types of industries, massive international conglomerates that literally have the potential to destroy everything. Destroy capitalism as we know it. Maybe even potentially destroy the world. I'm Christopher Green, hard-hitting and in your face as usual. Get this video out everywhere, make it viral, click the link below to support our sponsor.